How you want me to introduce you? You want to be, what you want to, how you feeling today? Who you want to be?
Introduce yourself.
Identities. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Cup of Conversation. I am your host, T.
And I am your host, Coco.
Where we have conversations worth having. And today we got a special guest in the building. How you want me to introduce you? You want to be, how you feeling today? Brad Jordan? What you going for? You can pull it closer to you.
I'm Junior Boy tonight.
Okay. Introducing, we got guest Junior Boy today. Y'all Welcome to a Cup of Conversation. Are you ready to get into it tonight?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So we're gonna start off with a little game. We usually start off with a Cup of Conversation game. So you just pick a little tea out of there, and we're gonna start with that.
Tea, huh? Some tea. What type of tea we got?
There we go. Some flowy conversation starters.
How do you feel about this statement? My son is becoming a man, so it's different if he start fucking early. But I don't want my daughter to grow up as a hoe. Man, say.
We starting off juicy and hot.
That's coming in hot. That's coming in real hot. My son is becoming a man though, so it's different if he start, fucking early.
So you believe like that?
Huh?
I said you believe that's the way you see fit?
I ain't gonna say that's the way I see fit, but it's the way of the world, Like I kinda grew up under my boy Boosie Boo. Shout out to Boosie.
Man, I listen to Boosie all the way here. All the way here.
So you know what I mean?
So how old is your son?
He is 14.
Okay, so you wouldn't mind if he's
so this is a real scenario.
Nah, yeah, that's real.
Because he is becoming a man.
Yeah, he is becoming a man. I got a 16-year-old daughter, 15-year-old daughter, and a 13-year-old daughter.
Okay, so perfect. So you wouldn't mind if your son started having sex right now?
I do mind, because I don't want to become no grandpa or nothing like that. You know what I mean? And so in this,
you wouldn't be mad if he had sex and didn't have no baby, basically. As long as he didn't have a baby, you fine, right?
Yeah, man, if you watching this, boy, which I know you probably gonna look at it, they probably gonna show it. I probably wouldn't have a problem as long as you using protection. My wife very strong about that.
Right.
Yeah, so she pushed that on him. She talks about STDs and you know what I mean.
Right.
So yeah, for the most part, yeah. So yeah, it's cool. I'd rather my son start fucking early than my daughter.
Your daughter.
So your 16-year-old daughter, she out of there. She can't participate.
Nah, we ain't even. Yeah, we ain't even entertain now, but
okay.
Yeah.
So why do you think? I know.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I just want to know, why do you think that it's a double standard like that? Because I feel like your daughter is older, so she's a girl, so we know girls mature faster. So I would be more reluctant if this was my scenario. If I was saying my children could have sex at this age, I would be saying I would rather my daughter, because at least I know she's a little more mature. She thinks her head a little more on the swivel. I don't know your kids, but just looking into like
in general.
But,
right.
But to speak on mine though, I got shout out to their mothers. Well, you know what I mean, beautiful mothers. So we talk about that stuff like that. So we know sex is something that you know what I mean.
They gonna do.
You're gonna do. You know what I mean. So
It's a part of life.
It's a part of life. So it's about choosing your partners wisely, and you know what I mean, and protecting yourself. You get what I'm saying, and and know that you're probably not gonna be with the person that you have sex with. You know what I mean?
Anyway.
Right
now anyway. You know what I mean? So it's all puppy love, and it's all about bumping your head and learning. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, because it's a bunch of young girls out there. So, and you know what I mean, young guys out there, and I want people to know that you learn from your mistakes.
Right.
You know what I mean? But a wise person sees a mistake and avoids it at all costs.
Right.
Right.
I agree. And that kind of just brings us into our first topic of the day.
Right.
We're going to speak on like the old generation versus the new generations. What used to be acceptable and what people are looking at now. Like, I can't even believe y'all was even doing that and thinking that was okay.
Right.
Yes.
So, like the whole Cassie and Diddy situation. Then they brought girls coming out saying something about Uncle Luke. And I kind of like the way Uncle Luke handled it. He was like, you know, I already knew what type of game I was in, so I didn't put myself in them situations.
Yeah.
So with that being said, like from now and then, like where do you think it started to be like a big difference between, yeah, we could just walk by somebody doing that and we're gonna just live our life, or versus now you gotta be like, nah, that ain't cool, man. Like y'all can't be doing that to women, or y'all can't be doing that to niggas. Like, you know, vice versa, because it can happen either way.
Nah, I can. So, and that's the hard part. So, like, you know, like I went to prison at a young age. Well, you know, I ain't gonna say young age, but you know, somebody asked me. They say, if you see a man getting his manhood took, what you gonna do? You gonna walk by? You gonna tell somebody? And you know me, I'm like, I'm gonna mind my business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, till he said, well, shit, you got a son at home. So now we back to identifying with the problem.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like, if that was your son, you'd want somebody to speak up, huh?
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially if he trying to fight for his life. And I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Put
I
you
think
right
kids
back.
always put us in there.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Put you right back in a tight spot. So, but I guess to answer the question, man, it's almost like a case by case situation, but it's never okay.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
never okay. Like I remember being in high school, and you know, you got grown ass men come and pick up. You know
That's what I was finna ask. Like,
yeah, that was. I'm not never forget my classmate. She said, "You want something from Timmy Chan's?" I say, "Timmy Chan's? You tripping, bro?" On my mama at lunch, she had Timmy Chan's. You know, we live in Orange, Texas. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
Y'all got a Timmy Chance too?
no, nigga drove 2 hours.
Houston to
Yeah.
bring a little girl some food.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
But hey, I'm gonna tell y'all what though, stay away from school zones, man. You know, you seen what happened with YB when you play with guns and when you play with kids, and you know what I mean. That's a bad jacket to have on your back.
who? Oh, young boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened? I don't know.
Nah, he had some guns by a school zone. I'm just
yeah,
saying, like, stay
anything
with
in a-
school zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get
I'm
out
talking about men too. Y'all stay away from them school zones.
Anything,
Especially if you
even-
ain't got no business.
Yeah, even like even if it's not a school zone, anything related to kids is just a no, because like even like if you know how you have a bus, like a bus stop,
bus stop.
and you know how they turn the thing and tell you to stop. If you pass that thing up, like you can get fined, like a big fine. It's like worse than, you know what I'm saying? It's really bad. But yeah, anything with kids.
Yeah. So that kind of just brings me to my point. Like back then, I feel like people just walk by so much, and we saying we know about it these days, but are people really speaking up on it? Like, are you really like, you know, your uncle or you know your cousin?
Yeah,
Probably that type of man to be, or the woman, or even your auntie. You might know she might be fucking with young niggas and ain't got no business fucking with them.
Right.
Like, are we really speaking up these days, or
I
you think it's just the internet talk?
I think it's just the internet talk, because I say that because I feel like any two ways you can have teachers that are actively having sex with students, male and female.
Yeah.
That shit was going on when I was in school, and I graduated 20 years
But
ago.
look how many people getting caught now. Because it's going on when I was in school, too.
You're right.
So, like,
On the news now,
it's like
and it's women.
Yeah.
A lot of them. It's a
Well,
lot
I
of
think we used to pass it up a lot, because I'm telling you, I know a couple teachers. Look, they probably in my time and yours. I know a couple teachers, goddamn me.
Oh man.
Really?
Yes.
I never experienced it firsthand, but I know it happened. I know it was going.
Yeah.
I go down.
It's because once you know if you know the guys, like, of course they're gonna talk about it. It's gonna get around, especially a small town. Like, we done seen some shit. Like,
Right.
it be like that.
Right.
But it shouldn't. I think we walk past all this shit. Like,
Nah, that's never cool.
yeah. That's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
you know what I mean? It does like something for, like, when you said something about the dude they gonna speak on. It does something for this ego.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he
But
don't think nothing of it.
you don't
Right.
think nothing of it. You get what I'm saying? Till, like I said, shoes on the other foot till you got a kid.
Right.
You get what
And
I'm
you
saying?
got all this understanding all of a
Right,
sudden.
right,
Yeah,
right,
no,
right.
for real.
Nah, it hit different.
Yes. And Coco had a point to where, like, it happened to men, but they don't even be knowing, like,
Yeah.
it be going on. Like, what was you telling me
Well, so like just for instance, like
about the person?
Yeah, about being hit on and stuff like that. So basically, I've been in a situation to where I've seen women hit on men in a very aggressive way. And we all just, nobody, and even me at the point until I like kind of looked back and was thinking about how it started to become kind of cringy for me. You know what I'm saying? You know, and nobody noticed it, but like she was like very aggressive, like hitting on him. She was like, oh, you can get it. You can get it like that. And he was like, nah, I'm good. Like he was like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say he was gay. I think he just wasn't interested.
He was hungry.
Right.
Yeah, he was like, he was just like, you know,
take pride in your ride.
like,
nah.
nah, you can get fucked. You can get fucked. Like she was just saying it back to back, like just over and over, and like everything that happened, like we was at dinner and like everything that happened, it was almost like she was making it a point to like, oh, I'm gonna show you. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you tonight. Like
the
like,
drunker she got, it was like the
and
more
she wasn't even drunk really though. Like no, it was like.
Damn.
She was interested in him and she
freaky bitch.
wanted him. And I just felt like at the point of it became him was like I could tell how he felt about it. Like he wasn't like, you know how some men like, shit, show me. He wasn't like that at all. Like he wasn't.
You could tell he wasn't feeling
He
it.
was uncomfortable. And after a while it became like, okay, girls, just stop saying that because he not.
Yeah, he ain't bite back at all.
Yeah, and then I'm like, nah, leave it at that. But at that point, I was like, if that was on the other shoe, if it was a man saying that to a woman or him saying that to her, we would have all
would've been
been
said something.
quickly like,
Yeah,
okay,
somebody
it's
would've been said
becoming
something.
harassment at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that men being sexually harassed is kind of swept under the rug and it goes unnoticed. And I just want to ask, have you ever felt a way like about being around a woman? Have you ever felt like, oh, she took it a little bit too far, I wasn't comfortable with? You know.
Yeah. It be times, cause I sell shoes, so
Okay.
and a lot of my clientele is women, so you know, now you gotta be more humble and understand, like I said about learning from your mistakes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One thing I know about a woman, she not gonna spend her money and have sex with you. Period. No, period.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
You
she
know.
not.
Yeah.
Right. You get what I'm saying? Unless you a pimp. And it
I
ain't
ever
too
start
many.
fucking with the weed, man, I'm not buying no more weed.
No.
Like,
You get what I'm saying? I
that's how that
might
works.
buy
Like,
something every once in a while,
yeah.
but like, you know what I mean? So, and that's what I love about my wife. She don't gotta buy these shoes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give them to her, but she'll buy 'em. You get what I'm saying? She gonna put back in the game. That's what
Right.
it's all about. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people may look at like, hey, I wouldn't buy not one pair of shoes. But you know what I mean? That's what bosses do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm putting it right back in the game. I ain't got it. You know what I mean? She gonna get it right back tenfold.
Right. It's hers anyway.
It's
What
hers
is-
anyway. You get
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
It's the principle
it's the principle. You know what I mean?
that I'm putting into what you
Right.
want to do.
Right.
That's what's up. Also, a lot of men, we always hear people talk about how, women, we always hear people talk about how I was sexually abused when I was 10. I was molested. I was this, I was
Man,
that.
that's real, bro.
It's
That is
real, but it's also real for men.
Yeah,
I hear a lot of men say,
and it's
that-
just more surprising to hear like that. Like, you know, I mean, it don't.
It is
It is,
surprising.
but it happens more times than not.
yeah, and I think too, like I hear a lot of men say like, oh, I was molested by my babysitter, somebody that was watching me, supposed to be watching me.
Right.
And I think that is, sometimes at first I ain't gonna lie, I was like, but do you really consider it molestation? Because you know at a young age, you notice what it,
You might be curious.
you curious. So did you look at that like, of course, out the gate it's still
Wrong.
inappropriate because if you're an adult and you know you're doing
Right,
that
right.
wrong as hell. But what I'm saying is,
How did you view it
how
at
do you
the time?
perceive it as a 10-year-old boy? Like, oh, this grown woman, she want me to do this and do that, or she want to do this with me. Do you perceive that at that age,
I think.
or do you wait till you get? You know what I'm saying?
You know how they be having the post lately say, it's harassment if you ain't cute type shit. Like if I don't like you. I think it's kind of like that.
Right.
If it's a big, nasty, ugly, like not
Right.
big, but you know, it might be an old lady that he might just not be attracted to at all. Like,
But it also could be deeper than that because, say for instance, okay, you a nice looking person and you doing this to me, or you a nice looking person and you have me doing certain things to you, but I don't like to do that thing. Like you at 10, you're not gonna like eating cat properly.
Yeah.
It is.
You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
at 10,
So,
that shit
even
was
if you
nasty.
was
Fine as
fine,
lady,
yeah,
yeah.
even if you fine,
You don't
like,
wanna do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I think it becomes, first of all, it's sexual harassment if it's a child and an adult out the gate.
It shouldn't even be that. a child and a, you know what I mean?
Right, at all.
At all. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's like I understand where women come from. Like, what are you getting out of a child, bro?
Right.
What do you get out of it?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's why I always ask that.
Like,
Even
I
a man though, like, you know, people say like, oh, I'm gonna do backflips on the thing. A child can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A child not doing what a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That would initially interest a man. Like,
Right.
so how are you? So you got to be sick. You know what I'm saying?
Your mind not mature. I feel like your mind not, is on the same level as her or close to somewhere like hers. So you feel like you
Or
could.
you just sick.
Yeah.
just sick,
Yeah.
a sick fetish. you know
Yeah,
what I
that
mean?
too. That too.
And that's ugh.
Because when you think about like the ditties and the, you know, how multiple people are coming out saying, yeah, he a freak.
Me too.
So, y'all.
So I honestly feel like some women may have been more embarrassed because you gotta look at it like this. If you got money or you at a different statue, you know, some women like, oh yeah, I'm down, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Until they get out.
Yeah.
And when they get out, she's embarrassed and she, you know what I'm saying? The first thing to do is to holler.
Me too.
I didn't want to do that.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't,
didn't
you know
wanna
what
do
I'm
that.
saying now, and that messes up for the other people that really was forced into it. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what we kind of touched on that a little bit when we was coming up with the show notes and stuff, because it's a thin line. It's so hard to like,
Thin line.
and then people get mad at me all the time on Facebook for defending like black men or like, oh, y'all don't believe black women or y'all don't never believe women. Like, but
And that goes into.
is it like, can we?
Yeah.
Like, what if she's wrong?
And then
Exactly.
that goes into like what I had on my notes. For example, like you hear about certain people in the industry as you know, the girls that date industry men and stuff like that. You hear certain things about them, whether it was publicized, whether it was within that industry, people knew about it or not. For example, like we all have heard about Trey Songz and having some sexual assault cases and stuff like that. But where is the mind of a woman that is interested in going to his room, knowing this, you know, knowing what's been publicly posted.
But what about the one? Because this, I think a lot of this happened like when he first got some. I don't quote me on that because I just know about it. I didn't look into it. What about the women that didn't know about this yet? Like,
Well, no, it's wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm speaking to the people that. What did you expect? You know, type of thing. Like you going
afterwards and after like all this has been publicized.
Yeah, you going in his room, and did you really expect like that he wanted you to just sit on the end of the bed and just talk? Like, do you really go with that expectation, or are you going with the expectation of, you know, something is bound to happen, but then when it happens and you see a meal ticket from it, you play on a meal ticket. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what is that line like? Because if I go to an industry man room, I ain't saying I'm gonna fuck, but what I'm not in my head thinking, oh, he ain't gonna try to fuck.
Yeah.
Man, could be fucking all these bitches out here. Why would I be going in his room and thinking I'm just about to sit on the couch and talk?
Right.
Found love at first sight. Like, no, I'm not thinking that. Like, that's not gonna be my mind. My mind is gonna be like, oh, if he asking me to go back to his room with him, he expecting something to happen. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. And quick story time. When I was like, and this is, I was probably of age. I was of age. I know I was of age. I had graduated by this time, but this still shouldn't have been happening because I was probably like 19, 20 on some shit. But I was around some athletes, and like somebody was like, hey, one of my homeboys need a ride to his hotel room.
He told you that?
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I get to that bit. I'm already knowing it's not happening for me because personally, it's that time of month. He didn't know that.
Right.
So I'm already knowing it's not finna happen for me. And I wasn't even finna go for it. And like, he sent the lamest nigga with me. Like, I'm like, no, hell no.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the other ones. And so he said, when we got there, he thought I was finna get out of the car. I'm like, all right, have a good night. I'm finna go back to the house. He's like, oh, you don't want to come upstairs? Boy, stop it, please.
Right.
Like, but had I went up there, I would have known exactly what they're like. He don't want to talk.
Yeah.
He don't want to smoke no more. We done smoke till we can't see no more.
Right.
Like, if I go up there, I know what the fuck is up.
You down to fuck.
So at 19, I'm knowing this, so like I'm kind of with you on that. Like it's like a thin line because some people be so fucking green, and you think that they don't. Like you think it's obvious, but some people be green as
being green is real.
No, it's very
Being green is real.
Yes, like
They honestly don't know.
yeah. And I thank God I've been in certain situations, so I just know not to be like that green. Cause like to see some of like these stories, I'm like, but damn. That's why I hate to like try to victim blame because even listening to some of them like R. Kelly girl stories, I was like, but at what point did you not feel that kind of sexual tension around you? Like, how many times did you have to go over there?
Right. So
Like that.
Yeah.
Let me not victim blame.
Yeah.
Y'all know, y'all like to tear people up.
Right.
I'm not victim blaming. I'm just asking questions. Like, and then
what's T? Like, do you go in with the intentions? Like, I know. And like I had on my notes too. Like, okay, y'all remember the video tip drill, right?
Right.
crazy video.
You can call me a victim blamer or whatever. Anybody in that video, if they ever was to come out, baby, we don't believe nothing you talking about. Because what you was doing on that video, it gives.
Right.
That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted to do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was, you wasn't just in the camera like, oh, I'm cute. You was tipped real. Like, you was down with it. So it's like, what's the thin line? Like, how do we get this? Because another thing is, once it's out there, it's out there. Like even if it's a lie, once you say such and such did this to me, yeah, we gonna fact check, but right now this is what it is.
Exactly.
And whether you come back and it was clean, all we gonna remember on headlines was such and such.
And guess which one gonna go viral? The one that the lie.
When the truth come out, they ain't gonna post that. They ain't gonna talk about it.
Never do that.
Just like they did. What's Michael Irvin or the one that be on the he played for the Dallas Cowboys and he be on ESPN. Am I saying his name? Irwin.
What, Michael Irvin? What
Yeah. A white lady had accused him of trying to fuck with her during the Super Bowl. And he was just talking about really she came up talking to him. But it's been no apologies, nothing.
It never is. That's what I'm saying.
Like
that's why we can't be quick to, first of all, publicize certain things, and then two, we can't be quick to side. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost kind of one of them things that's like innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah,
we need some evidence because this is getting too far. It's going out the gate.
And then just to take it a little further, we just need to stop being, especially like with black people. I'm not just gonna say black men, black people. It's already so easy for us to be fucking incarcerated. Like we don't need no help. So stop choosing sides before you know what I'm saying, the truth.
Yeah.
Cause shit could get sticky, bad.
So, what's your limit? What's your age? Well, I know you married now, but say for instance, if you wasn't married, what is the age limit? How old are you? You mind telling us?
I'm down to 40.
Okay, so what's your age? What's the age? I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I'm 37, I think. 37, yeah.
You tried to forget.
I always want to forget.
Why you want to
Celebrating
forget?
30.
Do I look 37? Do I look 38?
No.
All right, then.
But the thing about it
38,
is,
37 got
I'm
to
like
look
Charleston. Y'all niggas around here talking about 30 is the new 20. Nah, niggas be 30, be 40. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah, I'm
that's a blessing in
embracing
that.
mine. Hell yeah. Cause
That's
I
a
tell
blessing.
motherfucker all the time, excuse my language, keep saying good morning. And ask God and pray that you look this good and have what I got.
Yeah,
going on
exactly.
At this age.
Yeah.
But let me see where I'm going to next.
He didn't tell me his limit though.
Oh, my
yeah,
age.
you didn't.
So if I mean, it'd probably be shit, man. Nah, it's like auntie stage. I definitely ain't no 21, 22.
You ain't in the 20s
nah,
at all?
Nah, I'm in the 20s.
Maybe
Probably,
late 20s.
Yeah, mid 20s, late 20s or something. You
25.
Know, 25, 24. Something.
Really?
Yeah.
They talked about Drake when they said that.
Hey, that's why I say I fuck with Boosie. Boosie got one. Y'all go on YouTube. He got like 20 women, and so it was like they was coming on now. They was telling their age, and they was like 22. Like, that go to Tootie. That go to Tootie. So if y'all had something like that, but I'm married though, I'd be like, she 22. Oh, that go to my son. That go to Emmanuel. Like, boom, boom. That go to bro. You know what I mean?
But
something
Boosie
like that.
I'm young. He don't care. He
He was dissing them 22, but it was one 22-year-old though. He she just had to go to the right. He was like, nah.
Why would she be at 22. Why would you be standing in the line for Boosie?
Boosie
Why would you be standing in line for Boosie? What you think? That's what we talking about
Boosie
right
B.
now.
That's my nigga. I fuck with
Hey,
him.
goddamn, excuse me. This ain't Flavor of Love. I got some limits on that money.
These girls don't.
I got some limits on that money.
Nah.
Baby. I can't. We can't say these days because y'all did see how them hoes lined up for Flavor Flav. baby.
Exactly. And then too, T, you got to think about where somebody come from. Money might not move you. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But if you come from a impoverished life, you feel like this my chance. Like I need to take it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So some of these girls, they don't have no daddy figure. They don't even know what it means to be like amongst a man that's 40 plus years old trying to talk to them. They feel like I'm getting taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, they're like his daddy almost.
Exactly. Almost in a sense, you know.
That's weird to me. I don't know. At that age, I wasn't looking that high. Like
Right.
I might have been looking like a couple years older than
Right,
me.
not at that age, no.
But I was not looking for no goddamn hell nah. 22 lining up for Boosie, baby, stab.
So I mean, but you gotta know what you want out of life though. So if you knowing what you want out of life and it's like you go for it. Like so
Yeah.
shit, it's like you gotta look at it like, all right, if I'm trying to whatever it is, you got a 40-year-old woman or whatever, she put together, she done kind of did whatever it is to do. So you able to grow as a man or whoever you need to be. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I love about my wife. She stuck with me to grow because you said it earlier, or one of y'all said, women mature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So is your wife older?
She's a year older than me.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just that
She was patient.
yeah,
Yeah.
patient. You know what I mean? So that's why I said, but like, I ain't gonna lie, if I was that age, shit, I'm shooting that auntie. I ain't finna struggle
but
with niece.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm in shooting
Because
auntie. I ain't
that's
finna
what I'm
struggle
saying.
with
I ain't gonna lie. Snoop was more mature than I expect. Well, I ain't gonna say that I ain't expecting him, but I know his older brothers now.
Right.
I know his older brothers and shit. And like, so I expected him to go through that stage too. But he already on some
He
like,
said he wasn't going.
Oh nah, that's what I'm saying. So like
shit, I know his daddy. You know his daddy.
right. It's
them
okay
niggas
to
is
mature at your
notorious.
age. At that age, you know what I mean. That's really dope.
Do you think he gonna regret it later on in life, like being, or just being at that age?
Hell no,
Like-
I ain't gonna regret it. Fuck.
You don't think so?
No, what?
Because some people like to go through that, like they like to get that whole stage up out of them. They like to get that little wild spirit up out of them early.
Obviously, he's gone.
on that, you know what I mean. Some people,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he might have did it in high school. He might have started
You
as
know
a
what
young
I'm
boy.
right? You know what I mean. But you know, some people don't even possess the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like I know, you know what I mean. A few women like they never went through that stage.
Yeah, I do too.
I know a couple of guys that just, you know, what I mean?
Always just been chill niggas.
Right.
Like, they ain't
Like,
chasing.
oh,
no-
that's who I'm by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they gonna turn the other cheek.
Right.
Yeah.
For real, for real. Yeah.
It don't matter. She talking about eating that boy up. He finna turn.
Real eaters, yeah, and turning away from him. Yeah, no, for
Right.
real.
Yeah.
Did you have a question for him? Because I had something to ask him real quick.
Go ahead.
This don't have nothing to do with the topic that we have on here. But I heard you say that your wife waited for you to mature and
Right.
y'all grew together basically.
Right.
Do you feel like the reason you proposed to your wife, right?
Right.
Do you feel like you proposed and you thought enough of her to marry her because she had waited, or do you feel like if she had said like I ain't got time for this, I'm done, you would have been like boom, I'm about to marry you, or you would have been like, well, you ain't for me then if you don't wait?
Nah, I felt like, I had to love me. I had to become a man, you know what I mean? So it was I at the time when we was together, if I just had to be real, I didn't really I love me. You get what I'm saying? I've always loved me. It's just that, you had to find you. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I say like growing as a person, because me going to prison, it kind of fucked with my mental. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh man, convicted felon, can't get no job.
Right.
Like, and it's just the whole nine, you know what I mean? Like, cause I got out of jail and I never forget, you know what I mean? I peeled crawfish, goddamn me, worked for my brother-in-law. He paid me $50 a day to the same people that I used to serve before I left. He was giving them almost $75 to $100 a day. And when I came home, he was giving me 50. So I was getting like
Less than
you know what I mean? But I respected that because they was here, they put in the work. You
Right,
know what I'm
right. You
saying?
just got here.
I just got here, you know what I mean? And so
Different process. type
right, it's a
shit.
different process. It's humbling.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's why I said like growing, you know what I mean? Like she was down with me, like, you know what I mean? That's just real.
Do you feel like you owe her anything?
Oh hell yeah, I tell her all the time I owe her. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like she deserved the world, she deserved the best, like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to encourage her to do something right now. I hope that she go through with it.
Right.
She don't really like for me to talk about it, you know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like the tongue is a very powerful thing, and I feel
You
like
gotta speak it.
yeah, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like if you talk about it, you don't know what somebody else want to do, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like somebody
You don't know who listening.
right, like, oh, I'm in the blessing, but I want to do something, you know what I mean? I'm already, you know, and they already may be financially able to do it.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? And so you go with the move. And that's what about a time is today. You got to quit waiting. You got to go with your move.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead
You know
and
what
just
I'm
do
saying?
it.
Like,
Yeah.
You know,
No,
and,
most definitely. That's what's up. That's interesting. Well, I just asked that because we always talk
dynamic,
about men always get with women that they can get. Not to say that your wife is a person that can be gotten, but I'm saying like, and then like when they don't have nothing, you know what I'm saying? You
And when
talked
they
about
get
how
right.
you came home from prison, but then like say for instance your business, I hope it does take off all the way to the moon. But what I'm saying is like
booming.
it's booming. Okay, well I'm saying
I'm
like
not saying show
where
you,
you
it's
mix,
booming.
where you mix with those people that we talking
Yeah.
about that
Right.
are leeching onto men that are of status, and then men they look at it like, dang, I wouldn't have been able to get her coming out of prison, but shit, I got money now, I can get her. So
Man, I had a hell of a story coming out of prison. I mean, like, my wife is a nurse supervisor for UTMB.
okay.
So you gotta look at it like, and it's just me. I got daughters. You get what I'm saying? My wife, she graduated from college. She's a registered nurse, and here it is. You got a convicted felon, 3 kids. I had 3 kids at the time. Already. And it's like, just imagine you come home and tell like, Dad, I like him. Like, what, bro? He just got out of jail and he got 3 kids.
Yeah.
No, bro. Come
Don't
on,
make
pick
sense.
somebody else.
If I was her friend, I would have said pick somebody else. So
Pick somebody
yeah,
else.
no, for
Like, you
real.
get what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, that's why I rock with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you took a chance on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and whenever I get right, you get what I'm saying?
It's yours.
It's yours.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, even like today or tomorrow, today or tomorrow, like, it's still about, you know what I mean? Because you
You
did
forever
something.
embedded to her.
Right, because
Right.
you did something for me, and you know what I mean. You brought me back to me. You was able to. That's why I was talking about when I was saying little Snoop or whatever. I like that he on what he on, and what I said. I'm gonna go fuck with Auntie. I ain't finna struggle with him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because at the beginning, I told you a wise man learn. I mean, see the mistakes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So shit, I'm going to fuck with Auntie. She gonna give me time to grow.
Right.
You know what I mean? Find me.
She gonna tell you how to grow because she
gonna
done
tell you
already.
she gonna tell you how to love her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
That
I
is
like that.
interesting. I like that. I didn't know that about y'all. But I did. I seen y'all wedding and stuff, but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
about y'all.
This also speaks. I know T, you trying to go see us.
No, go ahead.
Thing, but this also speaks to this whole generation of a nigga gotta have this, a nigga gotta do that.
Hell,
Because
bro, I ain't have shit, bro.
Yeah, and you really don't find your person following the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Because sometimes you miss what God have for you.
Right.
And you might have that money right now in this present moment, this first year of your marriage that you married this rich man, you might have it. But niggas that have money, they don't need
Niggas don't know how to make the transition. Shit. Hey, it wasn't long ago, nigga got 20,000.
Yeah,
Nah, for real.
yeah.
Nah, nigga got 20,000. And what the average black person, I got that in my phone. He made 40,000, but where we from was like 60,000. You got a nigga 20,000 3 years ago. He broke. The economy is at a shit show right now.
Right now,
Man.
right.
Nah, it's at a shit show.
Yeah, that's why I don't even understand the internet talk. How is y'all getting on here asking the nigga for some of the shit y'all asking for? Have y'all not bought eggs?
First date.
Yeah.
Have you not bought eggs? Like, have you not put gas in your shit? You don't know what's going on out here?
Baby, don't ask me for nothing.
Nothing. I don't care. And if I had a son, baby, don't ask him for shit.
Yeah.
For real.
And that just goes to back to our point where we said people are taking on online baggage because that's not even your life.
Right.
Like, you don't even, you know what I'm saying? You picking up that, I need a rich nigga, or just like that video you sent me. All niggas gonna leave whenever you get, you know what I'm saying, whenever they get up. So you might not want to put up with that shit while they down. Like,
nah, that's real though. Niggas do bounce. I mean,
it is something like
see,
that.
that's the thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like I always go back to that. You get what I'm saying? Wise man, like you seen what the other niggas did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They left the woman.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You see what they going through.
They going through, but I mean, like shit, bro. Like, bro, a good woman gonna help you go through and bring you out to. You know what I mean? And so, like, you know, you gotta look at it like shit, nigga. You gonna want a nigga bless your mama game.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
shit,
Exactly.
bless her game.
Right. And I just hate the fact that men feel like it's just, I feel like a lot of people talk about how real they are, but I feel like it shows how real you are to leave a person when you that was there for you when you didn't have nothing, to be with somebody because you have everything. Like that, it's like, it's almost to me like a logical thing. Like, why would you do that? Like, that don't even make logical sense. But they do it all the time.
Well, you know, and that's what like a part of life. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes people grow apart. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
True enough.
You know, what we liked, we don't like no more. Like, you know what I mean? Some people, they like, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck the fight. We're gonna fight. I'm gonna start an argument. I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to do that no more.
Right.
I ain't into that.
Because when you know better, you do better.
Yeah,
Right.
you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it's like, you know, but you definitely right. People do, they get up and they, you know what I mean, they move around. And it's in a sad situation. I mean, Tyler Perry, he made millions off of that. Talking about what Charles or whatever, when he got up and oh girl, and then he had to revert back, blah blah blah. Yeah, that shit real.
It's real. It's real life. Yeah.
That's why so many people related to that. People refer to that movie like it's like,
All the
When you think about somebody that did somebody wrong, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I think about Charles like shit. Charles, you should have gave her a house, everything.
No, for
like,
real.
Would have been a whole lot
be
better
fair.
off.
Yeah,
Be fair
please
about
be
it.
You know
fair.
what I mean? Nigga would have respected it more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And speaking of respect, I lost a little bit for Slim Thug with his little opinions on the whole
What happened?
situation
What'd he do? I didn't see that.
that we were talking about originally. So Slim Thug, after the whole Cassie shit came out, Slim Thug said that basically it needs to be a statute of limitation on that. Like, women shouldn't be able to come out because sometimes they do be for meal tickets and sometimes they do be. But I don't know. How you feel about that?
A statute of limitation. If it's gonna go both ways, I feel like, you know what I mean, for men and women, because you gotta look at it like how we just said somebody up right now. You get what I'm saying? So like, boom, you become an instant millionaire, and it's like, oh, I gave him some, we had sex, blah blah blah, and he took it from me. Like, oh, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You know it was game, or you know somebody got some evidence on you. So that's why I say, like, I kind of agree with the statute of limitation, because you know what I mean. Like, dang, bro. Your boy from Run DMC, I think he spoke
Russell.
on Russell. He spoke like, some people have sex with so many women that they forget.
Yeah.
Like, you get what
You
I'm
don't
saying?
forget forcing yourself though.
No, you don't forget. You never forget forcing yourself
Right,
back.
okay.
You get what I'm saying? That's why when we're talking about a statute of limitation. Now, if forcing, damn, now I'm kind of like retracting my statement on the statute of limitation,
Yeah,
because
'cause
you forced it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, some people, they not, it should not be a statute of limitation on that. I retract my statement, because when you force that on somebody, like, you know what I mean? Like you said, you know, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that should never have a statute of limitation. You should,
You should
able to speak
always
that,
be
yeah.
able to say something.
Exactly.
That's kind of how I thought about it too. And then for 9 times out of 10, this not happen. Like, once you put that out there, this ain't always happening to somebody that's a millionaire. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she might get molested by Pookie from around the block. What she gonna get from
that
him?
Shit, that shit real. Cause
You know what
that's
I'm
why I
saying?
say, like, my wife, she registered nurse at UTMB, like, she see them cases.
Yeah, what you gonna get from him? So,
You
like,
have 14-year-old girls.
yeah,
that
I
come
have
in
to
there,
say
like,
something.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That, you know, so it's hard. It's I put you in a spot like that. So if you hear a 14-year-old girl come confide in you and be like, T, I've been having sex with this guy. He like 18, 19. You know what I mean? He out of school.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell her. Nah. That
Would you
ain't
tell
the
her
best.
mother?
Yeah. I would, cause I have a little cousin
Would
in high
you
school
go
right now.
far as telling the authorities?
If I feel like her mama not gonna do nothing about it.
What's up?
Like, because I have a little cousin that's in high school right now, and she be trying to talk to dudes that's older. Like, I think the oldest she told me was somebody that was 18, but she was a junior and he was a senior or some shit like that. So I was like, all right. But the next
Yeah,
time,
what's that line though?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like contradicting, because we'll say for instance, okay, you 14 and he 20. Nah. No.
Yeah.
It's a no. Even if you're willing, it's a no.
It's
You
a
know what
no.
I'm saying? But at the same time, we also just said
when you 21, you should be
you
fucking
30
with somebody
and you
40.
50.
Yeah.
Right, but
that same 50-year-old couldn't do that.
nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But when you-
that's just how they look. I know that's how the kids looking at it for sure. Like,
Right.
I know
Yeah.
they looking back like, well, look, y'all being hypocrites, cause
Nah, it's no. You grown when you become 18 or 21 or whatever the legal age limit. You know what I mean? So 18.
You're making a decision as a
adult situation. You get what I'm saying?
But
So
look, well, let
if
me
you
play-
18 and at your mama house and you want to go be with a 50-year-old man, I have zero problem with that. I don't know what that 50-year-old man gonna get out of it.
But you're gonna learn your life lesson from whatever it is,
Right.
whatever
Yeah,
is
yeah,
out of
yeah,
it.
you
What
know,
I was
is
just
good
gonna
or
say,
bad.
let me play devil's advocate about that, cause what if it's like, you know, like I said on that show that one time, how the girl was like, oh, he's 20 years my senior, but you know what I'm saying, she 25. That's
Yeah, you got.
Yeah,
It's like,
she's an adult. She
and
can
they
make
also say your brain don't develop. They say, you know what I'm saying, you don't develop. You might,
So
the 18
it's like-
might be the
so
legal
watch
age,
this.
but you're not
So watch
developed.
this.
The thing what it is we have to set a standard, and the standard is 18 at this point.
Yeah, at 18.
In America, the standard is 18. We have to go by that. We
gotta
can't
go by that.
we can't worry about what you do after that, because then at that point it becomes a case by
Too
case
messy.
scenario.
Yeah. I just don't see. Because I also have an 18-year-old nephew. So he finna be in a couple years. I can't see him if he come on and say he wanna marry a 38 year
25-year-old. He 18. He want to marry a 25-year-old.
Yeah, until she coming out hard.
That's a little different. I don't know.
Not
They're
though.
both naive at that point to me.
Who, the 25-year-old?
Yeah.
What if she's not naive?
She not naive. She doing, bro. At
I have some shit to learn at 25 still.
At 18, bro, 18 and she 25. She has been way more sexually active than bro can further imagine. So she had.
Or not.
Or not. But
Okay.
I'm just saying though, we take that back because everybody's not.
Yeah.
You just
everybody-
said it. Everybody don't want to experience that whole
everybody
phase.
don't want- you know what I mean? So
As far as in the world, she might be more experienced. Like,
Yes,
know,
experience.
just life period,
Life
because
period.
she's been here longer.
She could fly by herself. She
Right.
know how to pay the bills and get shit done. You know, make sure
you know,
everything
eat you
is
up
in
before you
order.
go to work and shit like that.
Type shit.
Type shit.
That's
Like,
what
I'm
a
not-
grown
Nah,
up.
that's
You know what I'm
grown
saying? That's what a
woman
real
gonna
woman
do.
gonna
I
know.
mean, shit. You know what I mean? And that would
quite grown.
that would
That's
put that would put it in a chokehold.
Not before work.
Yeah.
Well, I sent my man off on a good note.
Oh, okay. Last
Sent
night.
yep.
Okay, that's at night though. In the morning,
In the morning.
you know,
The morning is the best time.
it is. It really is.
Cause you know everybody body be all warm from being under the cover, and it's just the morning is good.
Yeah, the morning is good. The only thing I don't like about the morning, don't do it too prematurely. Like, let me get up.
Yeah.
'Cause if you wake me up,
The attitude gonna change.
it's gonna
The
be
attitude.
attitude. Don't wake me up. Let us both just be up in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, so you don't like get woke up?
no, because like I'm aggravated because at this point I wasn't obviously ready to wake up. You woke me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, but that's where we go back. Some women,
tap me on my
some
shoulder.
women be like, "Shit, come wake me up." Like,
Yeah.
yeah, come tap on my shoulder.
Maybe at night. If it's like, so if we coming home and it's late at night or something, you could tap me on my shoulder because I have time to go back to sleep. See, I don't play by my sleep.
Look,
I don't like being.
what you could do to me is you just brush up against me. Like if you see me push
it
back, it's time.
Let's go.
But if
Right.
not, you know what's
touch
crazy
me.
is I had somebody I fucked with in college, and that's literally the only way. Like we wasn't kissing, we wasn't doing nothing. Like he'll come by, we'll get high, we'll lay down. We'll either watch a movie and fall asleep, or watch a movie and he'll do that little test the waters.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what it is. I'm here. I'm ready. That's crazy.
Like that, though.
And I can't even fathom not like just letting me just fucking with me like that these days. Like bitch, you better bring some more than just.
Well, you like foreplay and kisses and stuff like that?
Yeah. We got to be intimate now.
Are you not to be in your bedroom, but in your bedroom?
Yeah.
But are you like the type of, because I'm asking this too.
Nah, go ahead. I'm listening.
The only reason I'm asking this is because you seem like you had your fair share. Like you said, you was in the streets at one point or something, right? Because you went to prison, you know.
He went through his whole phase.
Not even just a whole
passing that
phase,
over.
though. I'm just saying, like, more like you was in a life that where you had to be hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now that you in a relationship and you married, and you not just dealing with a hoe, you dealing with a woman, and you know what I'm saying? She more than just that. Are you like the person that's very affectionate, like, or do you know how to? Because what I have known from my own experience, my husband, he came from that same type of background, and he used to always tell me when we first got together, he was like, "I'm just not affectionate like that. Like, I'm not that type of."
Well, I'm identifying with him because that's why I said, I don't know if I said it, I thought I did, but no, they gonna show you how to love you. You know what I mean? Right. So like she still showing me, you know what I mean? She still say, you know what I mean, stuff like, you would think like, oh boy, y'all been together so long, you know where to touch it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know this, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, nah, woman, they gonna tell you.
And I hear this a lot online from people that don't have nobody. They always like, I ain't teaching no man how to love me.
That's how you teach. That's how you know what I mean?
When I got married, when I first got married, I kind of went into it like, you should know, but like,
you don't know.
He told me some stuff that I felt like he said you should know.
Yeah.
I don't like that no more. I don't like that. Like when we was 20, that was cool. I don't like that no more. So you really do have to teach people how to love you,
right?
Especially when people don't come from love,
right,
or knowing what love is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me and Bubba was just talking about this the other night because he thought it was so funny. Before he left, he thought it was funny that I was like, no, I like when you do it like this, or like, you know, I like certain stuff. He was like, why you? I said, ain't we trying to speed this up? You said we need to have more sex. So look, we need to communicate about these things. We need to get right.
You teaching them how.
Yeah, we need to be on the same page.
Hey, if you do this, bro, you know, the end goal gonna be
exactly.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
He started picking up what I was like putting down. He started like, okay, and this is what I want you to do. So like, we being more communicative on it, and it's we in it big.
So I was asking just how do you know, how can you what do you deem it? How can you deem it like sexual assault within a relationship that you stayed in?
Yeah, willingly.
And I know it's kind of that's kind of a messed up question because I guess she was not probably happy in a relationship, and so that's probably what it means. But at what point can we say we're not putting our hands on that because you were in a relationship? You get what I'm saying? And you stayed in a relationship after said date. You know what I'm saying? You said it happened on this day, but we know you were happily at a ballroom party with him this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Domestic violence is real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people feel like he hit me because he loved me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, that ain't, a man should never put his hands on a woman.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, maybe Cassie thought that was love. Maybe thought that's how, you get what I'm saying? Like, she want to please her man. Like, maybe if
she's young.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, it's like, some women, they aim to please their man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so, when you said, like, growing up without a father, or, you know what I mean? They think that that's how they supposed to please their man. Or they seen what their mama did. You know what I mean? So, like,
or it'll get better.
Right, it'll get better. And that's the thing. That's probably what they waiting on, hoping that it's gonna get better. But far as like the Cassie situation, like, did you want to see him in jail? Did you want some money? My take on it was more so shit. Sometimes some people feel like shit, nigga, you was supposed to pay me what you owed, and you ain't pay me, nigga.
But how does it become a payment thing?
How does it become a payment?
How does it become? You abused me, you sexually abused me. How does it become a payment thing?
I thought two things when I thought that. I thought either she didn't have enough, like I said, it's hard to prove when you're in a relationship. You don't have enough evidence to make it a criminal thing, to make sure he actually goes to jail or something. Make sure he ain't just paying no fine to get out of a little slap on the wrist type thing. So it's either she ain't have enough evidence, or she, I'm not gonna say really needed the money, but feel like that was what would hurt him. You know what I'm saying? She gonna hit you where you hit me where it hurt. I gotta think about this, so I'm gonna hit you where I feel like it's gonna hurt you.
Cause you gotta look at it like this here, and you probably identify with it more as like, okay, I don't want to use OJ, but that's kind of good a scenario. OJ went to jail. He killed somebody. So you got this silver lawsuit or whatever.
Yeah.
And they don't never get no money. Like, okay,
Right.
yeah, he went to jail, you know what I'm saying? But he's still living his lifestyle.
Right now,
You get what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it may not be the lavish, but it's better than the norm.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it's like, so if like, oh, he sent his ass to jail, shit, he probably ain't got to pay the
Yeah. And then the
so-
laws ain't even that tough
Right.
on
You know what I mean?
type shit. So you might go to jail. You might get probation. You might go to
Right, you
jail
know
a
what I'm
year.
saying? And then,
You know.
Especially like first offense.
Yeah.
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 They be right back out.
right. So I guess that's my take on that.
I guess that's just a sticky situation. It's
It is.
it's a hard thing to look into, but
And it's one of those things that if you have never experienced it, you can't really speak on it. Because I'm saying like money, I mean, I don't know. I don't get what it would do to me for me morally, like or my
Just
thoughts.
imagine the
my
women.
thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Just imagine the women that he did that to that
Didn't get nothing.
didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like some of them was probably hoping like send his ass to jail.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Some of them women probably bitter at her. 'Cause
Right.
they ain't get paid. But shit had the shoe been on the other foot and shit, nigga say he was gonna give your ass $2 million to shut up. You would have forgot about us too.
exactly.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Especially
saying?
since they was probably not a Cassie. They
Right.
probably was, you know what I'm
You know what I
saying,
mean?
just
Just-
an average girl.
just an
like-
average
And I
girl.
would love to see. I haven't read or anything, but I would love to see what more did the lawsuit entail, because I think everybody is stuck on that one piece, but I think it was more than that. I think
Yeah, she included sex trafficking and all kind of other stuff, and so I don't know how that played a part. I don't know. Maybe he had her fucking with other dudes, like, you know what I'm saying, that she didn't want to fuck with, that she just fucked with because she thought that would be pleasing him or something like that. I don't really know, but it's just hard because I know at a certain age I was doing shit that today I was like, why the fuck was I doing that? You know what I mean? But can I really go back and say he made me do that and he put me in this situation? Like,
well, luckily it wasn't that for you though.
well, not all the time, but
Okay.
it has been times where it's kind of been pushed there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
You
okay,
gave
this is
in?
getting real close.
Okay.
This is getting real scary. Like, I need to remove myself from the situation before it happens like that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just really hard to kind of like pinpoint that out. That's why I have a lot of sympathy for the victims, like the people that say they went through this, because it don't matter how long ago it happened. It don't matter. That shit plays on you. And if you think that, and especially in like somebody that's a celebrity, you can see that they are out living their life. They not giving a hell a damn. Yeah, they probably ain't thought about you another day in their life. And you
Right.
thinking about this shit. That's where it kind of plays on like the victim. Like, damn,
Something, I need
I need something has to happen. And did y'all see Young Miami? The first time after all this shit came out, like the first time she was with him, she looked woe out. Everybody was talking about something. Why she look so woe out? Why she look like this, that, and the third?
Shit, yeah.
But she had got on the Breakfast Club talking about something. Oh, that man like the girl. She gonna have a story one day too.
She got a story right now.
She be looking like she is just out there just for the money. Like,
But
she
that's
be,
that's what I'm saying. Like, where do we know? How do we know that?
Oh, ain't nobody gonna defend her in 2025.
Yeah,
I mean,
because all of this.
whenever that shit came out about Carisha, with all the city girl shit she's been spewing, boy, she gonna have to defend with her life.
Right.
It's gonna be terrible. It's
So
gonna be
that's what
terrible.
I mean by it makes it hard for people that really go through it, for the people that are looking for money out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know Carisha with Diddy behind. I'm not gonna say behind his money, but behind his.
She done said it. Yeah,
know what I'm
I was
saying?
gonna say she done said it.
And so
You can say
now
it.
it's like at this point, whatever does happen to you, whether it's against your will or not,
It's
you
kinda,
win in that situation,
Yeah, yeah.
knowing the type of person he was.
It's
You know what I'm
kind
saying?
of it's kind of hard to push away a rich nigga when he wants you. This nigga send flowers to your job every motherfucking day.
I will say this: it's not hard. If you have any type of integrity, any type of morals, it's not hard. And I say that because I've been put in a position like for instance, story time. I didn't talk about this before, but I was dating this African guy, and he had money, like lots of money, and he spent money on me. He gave me money. He gave me things, and we went on a date. He took me on a date one night, and we ended up going back to his house because I had drove to his house, and we rode in his car to wherever we went.
Okay.
So when I went back to his house, I went in the house, and he thought it was time to fuck, like, and literally like up against a wall, like trying, and I'm like, no, and then I had to get really like stern, like, no, I'm for real, no, and I got my keys and I left, and he attempted to, persuade me, like, send things to my grandma's house, like, and try to buy me stuff and tell me like, meet me here.
Right.
I apologize, that's not the type of person I am, but because that moment,
I want that story. I'm not to cut you off. Did you ever go back after that day?
no, I was just about to say, in that moment, I felt like I had seen enough to know the character of him and where things could have been or where they could have escalated to, and he would have been okay with that.
That's what I mean by
I seen a
stopped it
different
before I
person in
seen,
his
yeah.
eyes, even in that moment, like it wasn't the person that I had been seeing on that day. It was
Exactly.
different, and so me being who I am, I felt like. And at that time, I was broke. I was driving I had to get out my passenger side of my door to get out my car. So I could have used whatever he was giving me in that moment. And I just felt like, no, it's bigger than that. It got to be bigger than that. I know. And then me too, I have always been like this spiritual type of person. Like, so I always knew that, like, God don't want me in this type of situation. I don't care how much money you is. He'll send me a nigga with some money, and I'm gonna be really
all right.
this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it always come down to like your integrity, like you know what I'm saying, what you really stand on. Like I really stand on this. I'm not being with nobody behind no money. I'll go sleep under a bridge before I stay with you behind some money.
That's what
You know what I'm saying?
I think I learned that around my 23, 24, because I was dating a nigga that was doing good, but he wasn't a good nigga. Right, you know what I mean? Right. So that made me realize, and then just when I was dating around with niggas that got money, but like I said, figuring out they not good niggas. So I'm just like, nah.
And you also have to know yourself. I'm a prideful ass bitch. So you can't do me in, hit on me, fight on me, and then
he shouldn't be hitting and fighting on you from jump.
Yeah, but you can't do that and then expect me to still crave you. Like,
oh yeah, oh nah.
Like I'm completely turned out.
When you just said crave, hey, every woman has a sweet spot, but when she lose that sweet spot for you, gangster, it's dead.
It's done.
It's done.
And putting your hands on me is one of them. Like, cause I'm gonna be thinking about, like, really low key, like I'm gonna put myself in a bad situation to continue to deal with you, because at that point I'm really thinking about killing you in your sleep now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, shit. That's all I'm saying, bro. When it get like that, that's why I always told myself I'm not gonna ever allow that.
No,
cause I watched like people in my family do shit like that to I'm like. You know, some people watch people in their family and they kind of adapt to their ways and end up being a bitch that get slapped because they seen their daddy slap their mama.
And this is not
whatever
a
the case
to
may
nobody
be.
that has went through or is going through any type of domestic violence, because
Yeah, well, I'm just saying what I stand on.
Yeah,
like
it is people that feel like I really thought he wouldn't do it again. Like, like it's but I just can't picture myself like.
Hey, Tyler Perry got a good little movie. I mean, it's like a documentary I seen where. He found out his daddy really wasn't his daddy. And
I seen clips from that, but I didn't see the whole thing.
Nah, for real. I'm talking about Tyler Perry at the height of his career. I'm talking about, he say, and it was some real shit. He say I gave this woman all the money in the world, everything she wanted. She would not leave this man. He watched her put his hands, you know what I mean, on her, on him. You get what I'm saying?
And it's not even his real daddy?
It's not even his real daddy.
Man, I know
he kind of felt, you know what I mean? He kind of felt that, like, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, dang, why you would whoop me like this? You get what I'm saying? But, and when he got old, he found out that wasn't his real dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was putting his hands on Tyler Perry's mother.
Yes,
and Tyler.
And Tyler. Right, you know what I mean? And so, and it's like, and Tyler, by this time, man, it's a good story. He talking about how his mama gave him some money and he messed up or whatever. But anyway, when he got on, he like, mama, anything, any house, anything you want.
And she still wouldn't leave him?
She still wouldn't leave him.
Man.
She died loving that man.
That's a crazy cycle to be in.
You know, I mean, but you know what I'm saying? So, but it's kind of almost when you were saying like forever indebted. Maybe he did something for that woman and that child that she felt like.
But then at that point, do you feel like even if is that enough? Because at that point, he was willing to give her whatever she needed to leave him. In return, so basically, she could have turned around and said, "This is what I owe you for what you did for me, but I'm done with you."
Well, what if she don't think it's like
worthy enough?
Yeah. Money ain't amounting to no. What if like he's, you know what I'm saying, saved the life or something?
What
The
could
money
it
Tyler
be?
gave her, shit, nigga, he went lived in the big house. You know what I mean, nigga? The Versace bed, nigga drove the Cadillac, the Escalade.
So I know this is off topic. I guess we can talk about that later. I was about to say, did his mama know that? I mean, did she know that
That he was being top? Oh, that was his daddy?
Well, you know, she probably knew. You know what I mean? But you know, that was how it was back in the day when you said the whole way. You know, whole time. You know that boy calling auntie is really his mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Whoever you stay with is your parents type shit.
It's your parents.
You know
type
what I'm
shit.
saying?
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I got
So.
you.
Yeah, but
That's crazy.
nah,
Yeah, you know how they used to do back in the days, though.
Yeah.
They never
she
really
wouldn't
gave a
leave
damn.
though, bro. I mean, like, and you got like Tyler Perry, he got a whole studio in Atlanta or something like that. Like, and she like,
She
nah,
still wasn't
I
leaving.
ain't- Like, mama, he did this to us. You get what I'm saying? She like, I know, baby, I done forgave him.
Yeah. Who?
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. That's crazy.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's
deep, though.
No, I'm gonna tell you how deep it is. Is to know that this person did you wrong and still support your decision.
Yeah.
Not your mom, your decision.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, well, mama says you gonna be with him, I ain't doing it for you no more.
Right. That's the part I'm like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, not only do I support your decision,
I'm still here for
I'm
you.
still gonna be here for. I'm still finna go buy the house.
Yeah.
I'm still finna go buy that car.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, but you tell me the day you tell me that nigga gone, I swear to God I'm coming.
He's gone.
Right.
His ass gone.
But it's deep though. You know what I mean? Like when a woman like I forget.
What people see is love, though.
Yeah.
Like, what people perceive as being love, and what people will tolerate.
And yeah, I guess that makes sense because like I've even heard a victim say things like, you know, I deserved it, I did, and they rationalize it in their mind to
She
believe
probably
that.
felt like that because here it is. This man thought that was his son.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like, baby, he provided a life for
Even
us.
the dad thought that Tyler was his.
Yes, but he knew kind of like, you know how kind of
He had an idea type
idea
shit.
type shit. You get what I'm
They
saying?
might have had a break. You know, that she was fucking around with other
Right.
people. Yeah.
It's a part- you know what I mean? And
Wow.
and shit, and so, but
I might have to go watch that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like
nah,
that's
it's
what I'm
dope.
watching tonight.
You know, for real.
it's definitely worth watching.
Yeah. I think we had a good episode
We
today.
did
This
have a
was
good
real
episode. This was really good. We really appreciate you
We
for
got some
coming.
clips. I got some clips coming.
You
I
got-
know.
you got
I already
some
did.
in your head?
Yes.
Okay.
We gonna make a million of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got anything you want to leave the people with?
Man, believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. And you're gonna go through something. Everything ain't peaches and cream. Life is a lot more simple than what you think it is. And shit, love who you gonna love, cause I promise you, you here today and gone tomorrow.
Yes, Lord.
Right.
And hey, bro, rock out with your people. And when it's your turn, do it how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause they doing it like them other girls. They doing their podcast how they want to do it.
Yeah.
And baby, when y'all get y'all turn, your recognition, you do it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And to know that like where I'm from, I'm the pioneer.
Yeah.
We don't didn't nobody grew up want to sell shoes.
Right.
I didn't grow up want to sell shoes. Now
Exactly.
I got little kids like, I want to sell shoes like you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, man, never meet your heroes.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's some stuff that I do that I don't approve of, and you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, who does everything?
Yeah.
Right.
We all just trying to be better people
We
at
all
the
just
end of the day. Like, everybody should be just trying to be a better human.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
And real quick, I know you pretty busy and booked and got all the people stuff you got. The people that you got to serve them. But are you in the room for getting any more clientele?
hell yeah, man.
Okay, shout your business out. Let them know how they can get in touch with you.
So if you're on Instagram, my name is Brad Jordan _23. I know y'all like it's not just.
That's why I said personalities.
I have alter ego. Like I'm really like hell yeah. You might catch. I don't know if you seen me like some alter egos coming out. You see how it got the bouncing.
Yeah.
You gonna see it when you play this.
Right, I can
You
tell.
can see his energy like.
Right.
Some men I might be on some Pimp C shit like,
real, yeah.
like, you know, hey boy, I can tell you how you worked it. You know what I mean? And then I'm be on some Brad Jordan like, nigga, we gonna show you how to get some money and do it the grown up way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
I might
cool.
be Emmanuel like, nigga, I got 4 kids, a wife.
Right.
Nigga, hey.
That's the
I'm not saying nigga,
yeah,
excuse me. Like,
that's the
hey,
husband
bro.
and the
Yeah, that's
father.
the husband of all, you know what I'm saying? Then you might see.
You gotta have them alter egos.
You got
Yeah,
to.
you do.
You know what I mean? You
You gotta be able to work the room.
Right.
Yes. Okay, this is lit. All right. Well, till next time, guys. See y'all.
Deuces.
Peace.